in there, because I think it's a great analogy that people can just sort of picture when they story selling and not storytelling about this hero's journey and how it applies to all areas of life. I mean, applied it to my 6-year-old in terms of dealing with someone, at school that she's not happy with. It's just such a strong analogy. So possibly define those terms for the audience.
Okay, so the hero's journey is a storytelling format and structure that is very, very publicly well known. Joseph Campbell came up with it in A Hero with 1,000 Faces. And while Here Be Dragons doesn't actually talk about the hero's journey as such, the call to adventure, etc., what it does do is it talks about the main cast. And the reason for that is that I think, as I said, the hero is not the most important person. They're who you're talking to, but it is the dragon that makes the hero take an action. So in the hero's journey, it always starts off with the fact that there is a hero. There's a person out there and they're living their own everyday life. And there's something that is a call to adventure. And that call to adventure is usually that there is something great that could happen, a dragon of discovery, they find something new. There is a dragon of catastrophe, there's something attacking your village. Or there's a dragon of opportunity. There's a big pile of gold there, and if we can get behind it, we win. Now, in terms of sales and presentations, the most important problem that I see is that most people see themselves as the hero. They want to tell their story. But that's not your job. Your job isn't to tell your story. Your job is to sell your audience a new story in which they need you. And that brings me to the next bit, is the weapon. The weapon is you. When you're presenting, you're there as the person that can give your customer or your prospect or your audience the weapon that they need to defeat the dragon. That then means that there are two jobs. Job number 2 is that you've got to help your audience slay the dragon. But job number 1 is you need to make sure they see it. And this, Steve, is where everybody falls. People forget that what's big in their world isn't big in the world. And they're not doing a good enough job of shining a light on the problem, the unique problem that they can help their customer solve. And that's the biggest fundamental mistake in the premise of the book itself.